Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alice English Podcast. I'm Alice Sophia, and today we have another real-life English story for you.
And I'm John William, and honestly, Alice, today's story sounds simple, but I already feel danger.
Danger, John. It's only a taxi ride.
That's exactly what people say before confusion starts.
True. 1 minute you're relaxed, next minute you're looking at Google Maps like an FBI agent.
Yes, zooming in and out like your life depends on the blue line.
And that is why today's episode is interesting for English learners.
Because this is real English, real reactions, real confusion, real people.
Okay, John, let me tell their story step by step.
I'm ready, and honestly, I already don't trust this taxi.
Okay, John. As I remember, Alina and Robert had just finished a long day in London. Their feet were tired, their brains were tired, even their phone batteries looked tired.
That is the real travel experience.
They finally saw a black taxi near the street. Alina looked at the taxi like it was a beautiful gift from heaven.
Finally, a chair.
Exactly. They opened the door and got inside. Alina sat near the window and took a deep breath. She quietly thought, okay, now life is easy again.
And that was her first mistake.
Yes. Robert sat beside her and tried to look confident. Very confident. Too confident.
The kind of confidence people use when they are actually completely lost.
Exactly. Inside his mind, Robert was thinking, please, London, don't embarrass me tonight.
Meanwhile, his face looked like, yes, I know every road in Europe.
Outside the taxi, London looked busy and beautiful. There were buses, lights, people walking fast, and the sound of traffic everywhere. At first, everything felt peaceful.
But peaceful moments in stories never stay peaceful for long.
John, why do people pretend to understand directions when they actually don't?
Because humans would rather get lost than say, sorry, I'm confused.
True, pride has sent many people to the wrong street.
And sometimes to the wrong country.
Okay, maybe not that far. Okay, after a few minutes, the driver looked into the mirror and smiled. Don't worry, I know a faster route to central London.
Ah, yes. Famous last words.
At first, Alina liked the idea. A faster route sounded amazing. But after some time, something felt strange.
What changed?
The roads started looking unfamiliar. There were fewer lights, fewer people, fewer shops.
And suddenly every building looked suspicious.
Yes, even a normal bakery starts looking dangerous.
You see one cat near a dark street and suddenly your brain creates a crime movie.
Exactly. Then Robert quietly opened the map on his phone. The blue line was slowly moving away from the main road.
Not the blue line.
Yes, the blue line is peaceful until it suddenly betrays you. Alina looked at Robert. Robert looked at Alina. Nobody wanted to say, I think we're lost.
Because saying it out loud makes it feel real.
Then the driver said calmly, traffic is very busy on the main road. This shortcut is better.
Logical explanation.
Yes, but emotions don't always listen to logic.
Especially tired traveler emotions.
Those emotions trust nobody. And this is a great real-life English moment.
Because the driver sounds calm and helpful.
But inside the passengers' minds, a completely different conversation is happening.
Outside, okay, sir. Inside, we may never see our hotel again.
Exactly. Okay, after a few more minutes, Alina finally spoke. She asked softly, are we going towards central London? The driver immediately said, yes, don't worry. I've done this route many times.
That answer should feel comforting.
Yes, but strangely, it didn't. Robert looked outside again. He saw a road sign he didn't recognize.
And suddenly every road sign becomes important.
Yes, even a tiny street name starts feeling like a life decision. For a few seconds, nobody spoke. The taxi became quiet. Even the GPS voice sounded nervous.
Recalculating with emotional damage.
Exactly. Then the driver spoke again. The driver said calmly, GPS sometimes shows longer roads. I know a better shortcut. But inside, Alina was thinking, shortcut or adventure?
Or maybe accidental world tour.
Yes. At that moment, Robert quietly told her, let's stay calm and keep watching the signs.
That is actually smart.
Yes, they didn't panic, they observed carefully. Okay, John, silence is interesting in situations like this.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Sometimes silence says more than words.
Yes, people become quiet when their brain starts working too hard.
Especially when Google Maps and human confidence start fighting each other.
And usually, Google Maps wins. And finally, Alina took a deep breath. She slowly showed the map on her phone to the driver. She didn't want to sound rude.
That polite traveler fear. Excuse me, sir. Are we lost or just exploring?
Exactly. The driver looked carefully at the phone screen. Then suddenly he slowed down. Oh, yes, now I see. My mistake. We turn back here.
And suddenly everyone inside the taxi could breathe again.
Yes, the stress disappeared almost immediately. Then the driver smiled and said, London roads can confuse everyone, even locals sometimes.
That one sentence saved the whole ride.
Alina and Robert both started laughing. 5 minutes ago, they felt like detectives. Now they just felt tired and silly.
And honestly, that happens in real life.
One honest sentence can completely change the emotional feeling in a conversation. And, John, I really like the ending of this story.
Me too. Nobody became angry.
The driver admitted the mistake honestly.
And honesty removed the tension immediately.
That is also an important English learning point.
Real communication is not only grammar. It is emotion, tone, timing, silence, trust, and honesty.
Exactly. Okay, listeners, thank you for listening today. A simple taxi ride, but full of funny, curious, and real English moments.
And this is how people naturally speak in daily life.
We hope this story helped your English listening and understanding.
Take care, keep practicing, and don't fight with Google Maps too much.
Yes, please.
See you very soon in the next episode of Alice English Podcast.